You know, one of my favorite things that happens is when, like, women, like, publicly are arguing with men and then they start, like, slapping them no matter how hard it is. And then they get, like, pushed back or slapped back and they're just like, what do you mean, bro? What was that?
And then they flop like LeBron James.
Some of them, yeah, some of them will do that shit. Or just like when some women cheat on certain men, and they're just like, well, it's because you weren't satisfying me. And it's like, if it was someone, if the dude said that, man, that shit would be, that'd be evil.
It's like, even though that shit is the case, though, it's like, you know,
That's not a, that's, dude.
like, you either just break up with them, but like, you know, sex is not like the biggest thing in a relationship.
I was just gonna say, it's like, if it is for you, although it's gonna suck, I suppose that's fine. Just, you know, break up with me if that's the case. I guess I'll just have to respect that, and it is what it is. But like, doing all that is just, yeah.
It makes you a fucking horrible human being, and then it's like,
Both genders, yeah.
yeah.
Or any gender, I suppose.
Yeah, dude, even the aliens.
I also like how certain women refuse to believe that men get sexually harassed.
Yeah, and then like they do, and they're like, "Whoa, no.
It's not the same thing. You're just walking past us and we're calling you hot. It's not the same thing. When it is. And like some of the argument is that like some dudes wouldn't care, and it's like, yeah, it's probably true, but
Some people think this is really fucked up, but it can actually be worse for men though, because see, someone literally get fucking raped, they get the fucking woman pregnant, and then like they have to pay child support for the next 18 years because no one believes the man.
yeah,
like,
there's a lot of weird court cases of women getting away with certain things like that. I mean, Cardi B is like the biggest example, and how she like fully admits it and is like, yeah, that happened, and I have nothing else to say about it. Like she drugged, raped, and robbed people.
Yeah, and everyone's like, They like her music though, for some reason.
When I was gonna say, I think you're allowed to listen to the music of a criminal, like some people who listen to like, well, 90% of rappers who have done some weird pedophilic shit, like R. Kelly. You just don't listen to their music, but like, I wouldn't, you probably shouldn't like, say you're a fan of them, you know?
Yeah, you know, it's...
You can still listen to it, but it is, yeah.
It's like saying like Epstein's Island.
Yeah. They should make that a hotel resort.
That's...
I think I'll have a walkthrough where you can see the history of the island, bro, and even test out some of the events that happened.
Ah.
Like that. No, I'm talking about like, not. I think there's been some miscommunication. I don't mean it like that. I'm saying like how it was even meant to be, and then like how it was found out. I didn't mean it like that.
Well, yeah.
Deshaun's right. I never even noticed that. You actually cannot shoot your teammates. Won't let you.
Yeah, I noticed. I tried to shoot you in the head a few times.
I don't think I ever really noticed that. It's kind of crazy.
Yo, we got the fucking BSR.
That's true. That's true. But I mean, it's like crazy too when some dude on Twitter will like voice a genuine opinion or like open up emotionally, and then like other dudes will call him gay for it, or other women will be like, "Stop complaining, bro. You're a male. You ain't got nothing to complain about."
Yeah. That only applies if like you're not like the most attractive male on the planet, or you don't have a lot of money.
Yeah.
That's how it is a lot of the time. It's not always like that, but...
No, I know what you're saying, and I think that also goes for all genders as well. It's just like if people are like, a lot of people are way more willing to put up with some poo-poo takes. The person is like attractive because that's all they're there for. They don't care about anything else.
True.
Like people like Bella Porch, for example, who I don't know enough about her to say she's a bad person, but she's had some weird takes, but she's able to bounce back from them easier than I think a dude would. I mean, no one ever talks about female pedophiles. I mean, it's way more in light than it used to be. Like people do talk about it more now. But like 10 years ago, nobody would have talked about that.
Well, yeah,
for example, like school teachers who get caught doing things, everybody was like, dude, that's hot. It's like, yeah?
Like,
you sure about that?
Like, alright. Your
but now
opinion, kind of weird,
a bad
but...
thing now.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
sussy.
there's always a bad thing, but now it's actually considered one. And people care way too much about certain things that just don't matter. Like, what ethnicity you are or gender is like the least important thing to me wanting to be your friend. Like, obviously I'll learn what you identify as at some point in our friendship, but like, as soon as, if someone tells me that, like, right off the bat, it's kind of a red flag in my eyes that this is one of those people who actually cares about that. And it wouldn't affect how I saw them at all. It would just be like, oh shit, there you go. Like, I especially hate when people get introduced, like when people describe someone to me, like they're listing like this is what they do and shit and how long I've known them, but like one of the first things is like he's a black doctor, and it's like, why do you need to specify that? Is it shocking that?
Sorry, my bad,
doctor?
bro. I can't tell.
I don't know. It's just so weird because to me it seems almost like derogatory, where it's like, oh wow, shocking, a black doctor. Didn't know they could do that. And it's like, what do you mean when you say that?
They made black doctors.
He's just a doctor, bro. He's not a black doctor. Yes, he is black, but he's not a. He's just doctor, bro. Relax.
Exactly. People be sus.
Bro, I mean, really, if you just spend literally less than a minute on Twitter, you can just kind of see the problem in the way certain people think.
Yeah. Twitter is very popular when it comes to that. You know, that's where a lot of brain dead people go.
How long have you been attracted to kids, Onyx?
I'm not.
Man, I bet you I could catch the Sean Lackerman the way I phrase that question.
Probably can.
I also dislike. Well, I'm just gonna say this from a perspective as a dude because I'm a straight male, but I hate certain females who always pretend like the guy has to do everything.
Very much so.
Like it isn't like a collaborative team effort. It's not. It's the dude got to do this, dude got to do that.
True.
So it's a whole thing. I just don't understand. Man. It's equal. They do the dishes, I do the dishes. One of us works, I don't care which one. Like, genuinely, some dudes get mad at the concept of being a house husband, but I'm like, dog, is she bringing home the bread, bro?
Shit, dude, I'd sit around, clean the house and game all day. Take care of the kid.
Why was that the last thing you, like, why was that the least important thing on the list?
Well, it didn't go in order of importance. I understand what came to my mind.
Yeah, but like, some people would be like, to think it's weird that some dudes would be fine with it, and it's like, I don't know the problem. Like, people say it's submissive, and it's like, even if it is, what's wrong with it, though?
I don't know, people are just sus.
People have these weird, like... No, it's like they watched fucking one TV show, and they're like, this is life.
Yeah.
Woman clean, man work. Son rake leave, daughter play with doll.
Yep. And then eventually start beat wife.
Oh, true. That does happen.
Can't forget the most important one.
And the other way, but no one cares about the other way.
Yeah.
People always say it isn't possible because the dude could overpower them, but it's like, what if the dude don't want to? What if the dude's like, nah, I don't want to fight you, bro.
Yeah, because like someone like Ronda Rousey definitely wouldn't overpower my ass.
Well, yeah, that too. Like, it's, yeah, people really do act like every dude is like peak performance. It's like, no.
Yeah.
No, that's not how it works, man. Even if it's not
like
physical
there's fucking
mistreatment.
WNBA players that are fucking a whole fucking foot taller than me, dude. Fucking sit on my ass and I die.
Even if it isn't physical abuse, there's a lot of like emotional and mental abuse that men get put through with women, because it's like some women have this weird thing where it is like a competition, so they'll like tell you they're talking to other people, and I'm like, bruh.
Like, okay.
I mean, you can have you, bro. Like, I'm not gonna trip too hard.
I'm not gonna
Especially
fight
now.
over you.
Exactly, dude. And it does happen both ways, but it, you know, mild experiences with women because I am a straight male.
Oh, the WN.
How long have you been supporting Activision?
Never really did.
He doesn't agree with sexual harassment. That's crazy.
No. I didn't like Activision even before the whole sexual harassment thing.
Yeah. They've always been kind of sus, but tolerated. But they really knocked out the park with this one.
They really screwed up in 2021.